morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I'll be your caster and cameraman for today, and I'll be rolling not solo again, I'll be with 9 Naw. How you doing, Naw? That looks like he is just AFK at the moment. We'll wait for him to return.
Sorry, I had my mic muted. I am doing
there he is.
lovely. Thank you very much, MK. Yes, we've got, some people were talking about it in the chat. We have got what appears to be a mismatch here. Goat versus SkatePum, or SkatePum. That's an awkward phrasing of that. But I just want to say, do not count these guys out. We got members from Anti-Skills. We got members from Quake Gangs. It's going to be a good match.
Yes, it will be, and it looks like right now we have somebody AFK. He is not moving. And they're actually going to send spawns in. Hunter gets killed without the assistance of Darkman. Charger is dead, and that is a pretty clean take coming out from the away. I don't even remember their SkatePum.
Yes.
Pretty good, no, it's pretty good.
Yes, great start, great start. It is still going to be an uphill battle for them for sure, but I'm excited to see what kind of numbers they can put up here against GOAT, one of South America's finest.
Yeah, coming up on the next choke point. Tank's going to be very late at 81%. And it looks like at this current moment they're taking this cautiously. They know they have a tri-cap with Boom coming up. The Charger doesn't make it, but he does grab the person in the front. A pull in the back. 2 slams go out. And that's an attack shut down, and that's a much better attack than the first one coming out from Goat there now, putting almost double-digit damage on the board.
Yeah, not the best coordination there, and they continue to split. Of course, they're going to group up here for the choke point. I say that as Rochelle is already running through the houses. They're running all the way through, MK.
They're coming quick though, no. Look at, they got a rolling 2-cap coming in the spit. Pulling him back to the spit.
Oh, man.
And that's, again, massive damage going on to the survivors. Those attacks are kind of thrown in a little unorthodox for us. Kind of as quickly as they could. They caught those 2 survivors separated. Mounting all the way up down to, all the way down to 82% damage. Actually, 81.9 if you're keeping score.
Yeah, SkatePum put him in kind of an awkward situation that you don't see every day, but of course the strong suit of these top teams is adapting, and they bring it up big, 2 right in the spit. Already got another hit here to go, but we've got the tank in the hands of Sawa. They still send in the Boom on top of the alarm car, hits Dark Maze, they run it back.
Yeah, Sawa has the first tank of the game for Team Go. There's an AI boomer chasing about. Looks like he's just chilling by the car alarm. He's literally just chilling there.
He knows.
Okay, he's abandoned the car alarm. Tank is going to bring extra hittables in. Or it looks like he tried to and it didn't work out. He's going back for it now. All right, he really wants this extra car now. I think the car is it's out of play now. Interesting take to try to bring the other one. What do you think of that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
How is his boomer still alive? He went and got it. He went and got the car too.
Yeah.
How is his?
He's got
AI
time.
Boomer? Oh.
He got it. He got a Boom.
Oh, there's still an AI
That's
boomer.
a tail end. That's a, okay.
Here comes the AI.
Look at him.
Oh, look at him. Oh, he got popped.
He's so sneaky. That's the sneakiest AI I've ever seen.
And it looks like he did bring both of his cars. No, only one of them he brought. And these are more or less just to keep him in play there. No, I don't think the survivors can push out. Now they're going to fight underneath. First tank of the game. Take it away now.
He sends it in. Sawa, big dog in the building, running it down. We already got 2 pill pops coming out, but Coach is now in the corner who did not pop his pills, and he is going to get the corner out. Jockey gets cleared real quick, some charge smacks, but this tank is going to go down. Car. Okay. They managed to take him down. They do have a player down here. Like I said, he did not pop his pills. Gonna pick him back up. 415 bonus, just shy of 50% boost tank. And SkatePum continuing to fight.
Yeah, they will survive, no. They don't get wiped. They only suffer an in-cap, just one.
Reload.
Which is the only reason there's only 5% off the DB. So they're doing a good job on holding on to that. Nice pullback. Hunter gets shut down. Quad sack incoming for probably what's going to be the last hit. And it looks like survivors have a good chance of making the safe room.
They do. This is a great showing. They did have some blunders earlier on, pre-tank.
Reloading.
This is a team of a couple different teams coming together, so still got some communication to work on, but very skilled individual players. They're making it work here up against GOAT, but they're eyeing down a quad.
Yeah, they're going to just send it at the safe room. They're not going to go anywhere else. It's probably the most advantageous spot for the infected, and it's not even the greatest. You kind of got to take advantage of the survivors when they transition in. And it looks like they want to bait it a little bit. No one has spawned yet. Oh, here they go. They're going to send it. The Charger lands. The Hunter does not, it does land actually after the smoker is cleared. Kind of a rolling double cap there. No, I don't even know if it was a double cap. Maybe just double singles going out, and they'll only lose about 40 bonus and change, walking in with 352 bonus and 752 for one map.
I'm gonna get right.
Yeah, especially considering those 10%ers coming out early. They don't take too much tank damage at all. Coach gets cornered by the tank, does not pop his pills, and they hold on to the bonus, lock in a good amount. We'll see how much GOAT can put up. Of course, you know, Chapter 1, not the most points on the board, but great start for SkatePum.
Shit, I don't even trust myself.
Well, I don't know, Nick.
Yeah, and everybody was questioning why they were ranked so low. And actually, because there's some teams that were added after the deadline, and we did the rankings for this tournament before then. No, so that's kind of why they're kind of thrown down there. It's kind of skewed information as far as the people that got in at the end, kind of not really correct where they should be located. Because I think SkatePum might be a little bit more in the middle, no, maybe a little bit higher than the middle of the pack.
Sure.
I know, like you said, there's a couple different team members pulling together, but so far they seem to be playing pretty well, putting up a pretty decent score against a pretty respectable team.
Yeah, I mean, GOAT just beat Hikori in the IOC International Security Cup Grand Finale, so this is not a team to be trifled with. Love to see SkatePum making some headway early on.
And actually, for the roster rundown for GOAT, we'll have Sawa, Aim, Healy, and I believe that last one is Lenik. I'm pretty sure that's who that is, unless it's a ringer. And then why don't you take away SkatePunk for us, Nina?
That is indeed a ringer. And for SkatePum, we got Dark Maze, Gateau Sexy, who is a ringer, but that name rings a bell from maybe a similar team. And we also got, sorry, got to check these names. We got Hades and LaCrobro.
All right, opening hit is the best hit you could ask for. Let's see how the infected go from SkatePum. All right, the Hunter was really ambitious. The Charger is really late to the party and is probably not going to land, gets melted. And there's going to be just a scratch coming out from a Tire's infected. And GOAT's going to walk out unscathed pretty much here now.
Yeah. So just a quick note, Attire is Hades, I'll just call him Attire, and Comeback is the Crowbro, I'll just call him Comeback. Those are some well-known names, so figured I'd let y'all know for those of y'all who are savvy. But we got the RV hit coming in, and GOAT going to be taking it slow, eyeing down a 3+1 with the boom, Smoker Jockey Hunter. Ooh, some chip on the boom. They send it in. Hunter connects, Jockey M2'd away, Smoker on the back line, able to get a little bit in there. After 2 hits though, 96%, GOAT looking strong.
Yeah, they do get a little bit of damage. The Hunter does land. There's a couple dings, I believe, from the Smoker as well, putting up a couple change points of damage, getting him to 96 to be exact. 845 points is the exact number that they have. As they are clearing out the commons, they are able to push through this choke point. They're gonna spawn right away, kind of jumping off. Oh, the Charger misses. He'll get a few punches here, maybe onto Ellis, as they keep him in the spit for a little while, and they'll double down on damage now, getting it almost under 90% before this tank's up.
Yeah, able to find some more damage. Well done by them. Sawa and Co. Honestly, the SI support also kind of struggling. We'll see what SKT can do with this tank. Okay, they send in the smoke just because that is a tire. Dies and they continue on.
And it's a pretty standard tank fight to see the survivor team
Right.
run back to underneath the house, just because it's the most safe for the survivors. Cars can't really get in there. I mean, you can, but it's going to cost a lot of HP to get it inside where you want it to be. And I believe we have a... Okay, I thought I saw a car in a tree. I just needed to make sure I didn't see it. I saw that correctly.
The car did get hit kind of out of bounds. He doesn't go for it.
Yeah, and these are just to hold him in place. I mean, you can
Not a
get
big
lucky
deal.
and get him in there, but to be honest, if you're looking for any car to get inside, it's probably going to be the hatchback. But the hatchback has the most amount of ground that needs to be navigated to get to it out in the open, which usually doesn't end well for a tank. So, hey, getting that additional chip just isn't worth it. But here's a Tires tank. He's down to second pass here. No, I don't know how he is 97% frustration on my screen, but he is in. He is down to about 5K around the corner, 4,300. All right, he's down to half HP. Support needs to go in shortly. He gets a punch. He's down to 1,800. The Hunter lands. The Charger lands. Oh, they're not able to all capitalize, but it's good damage. Rock goes out. Punch goes out. That'll be his in cap, and I think this will be all he gets. He needs one more. No, he doesn't. And that will be a dead tank coming out. One in cap. Saw was slow. 2 sets of pills will be popped upon pickup. But it looks like Goat will be at a little bit of a better bonus here now at 559. And about half the map to go through.
They will be, but again, a great showing from SKT. I think the SIs turned up there, the support. Jockey barely falling short of making that a tri-cap with the tank. Always a very scary situation for a team to find themselves in. Unfortunately, Jockey does get bullied down. In the meantime, they sent in, I believe that was Boom Smoke. Boom does land onto Nick. We got a Spitter Hunter. So we're looking at a Charger Jockey Hunter Spitter. Trying to get some damage here before they lock it in. Very short chapter here.
Yeah, right now there is about a 200-point delta, 207 if you want to be exact. But remember, we go increments of 4, so that's not 100% correct. Unless someone randomly dies, which I don't see that forthcoming at all due to the circumstances. But last hit coming in, Charger Hunter, Jockey Spitter. Let's see what they could do now.
We've got the Hunter set up down below, off the side, Charger from above. Not going to find his rocket. Jock into the Hunt, into the Spit. Going to be able to chain together some damage. They will bring it in. 529 bonus, 400 distance. That is going to be a difference of about 175.
Yeah, not bad at all. Impressive showing from the team that I thought was going to be with their backs on the wall, but good showing so far, I would say. Let's see what happens when the chapters get a little bit more difficult going into chapter 2.
That's what I'm saying, MK. I mean, we've seen this happen before, where chapter 1, the underdog comes out the gate fighting, they get a pretty close chapter, but then they fizzle out. And I want to see if SkatePum is able to avoid that, able to find the lockdown here on their SI side, turn it into a strong survivor side, try not to fizzle out, try to keep the damage coming.
All right, we're going to see a tank around 56%, so we're going to see it at the first set of silos where the survivors can navigate, or actually, technically, it's a second set of silos, but after they take the long alley stretch around the trailer where the ammo pile is on the map, we're going to see it probably down towards the end of that. I don't know if they have to drop off the conveyor leading up there and all, because that would make quite a situation for the infected to be able to hit on that in the retreat back. So I don't remember exactly where that's at. I know it's in the 50 range. I know 68 is out in the open, so it's somewhere in the middle. Oh, that being 12% less, I'm pretty sure they're going to have to drop in at least a little bit. But we'll learn what that percentage is now. I'll tell you that now when we get there.
Yeah. Yeah, always learning something new here. It is going to be, of course, Goat starting off on the survivor side with that 175-ish point advantage.
Good set of spawns. Not bad. Maybe they might want the hunter instead of smoker, but due to the situation, you can probably alley-oop this charger, make it easier for him to guarantee the charge spit. It's what I would expect, at least from either team coming out. Going inside now, probably not the best. There is no hunter to engage.
Right.
I do agree with waiting on the transition on the outside, and since there's no relatively early tank, you'll definitely get at least a second hit before the tank comes in.
Always got... Well, I mean, sometimes teams do switch it up and just gun it out there, but we do see the respect being shown. They're going to be slowing it down. They run out to the side, and SKT extremely conservative here. Finally, gonna send it in. Jockey going for Rochelle. Charger overlapping, gets nothing for his treble. Smoke, brief pull through. That's it.
Wow,
It's still going to be 5% though.
Yeah, the spit spread on Rochelle there, I think that was one of the most generous spit spreads I've seen in a long time. The spit hit the ground and it covered on top of the car where Rochelle was standing. So Rochelle had to run through it. It put her all the way down to 78 and a little bit of damage on their ringer down to 95. 2 at 100. Tri-cap with Boom coming in. Decent sack order coming out from the Infected. Going quickly, Hunter's in. Charger coming back from probably not the best spot at all. And they're going to land just the Jockey. And actually, it's still riding now. It's good damage again. Not bad.
Yeah, the Hunter unfortunately getting chipped way down and then goes for the target already Jockey. Maybe just going for a scratch there. But regardless, still locking in a reasonable amount of damage. And they got to drop it down.
And I think we're going to see a run back. It'd be too aggressive to go forward. They might just wait in the building. No, they're not. They're going to close the door on Rochelle, not let her out. She's got to get out now. Spawns are up. The commons just got cleared out. And the tank is up. And here they go. Smoker becomes the tank. Is the Hunter and Charger going to make use of this? Oh, the Hunter gets skeeted. The Charger misses. Good shutdown. A little bit of free spit. Not much, though. And they'll be able to retreat to safety and still have more than 90% of their bonus by 0.6. Second tank of the game for SkatePum into the hand of Dark.
I feel like we don't really see the tank taken in this spot that much. It's so often that we see it a little bit later or a little bit sooner. Boom, overhead, going to try to find Sawa. Not going to connect with that one. But I'm interested to see what strategy teams run with. You can see the survivors breaking through the shed, making it so that SIs cannot get a cheeky little spawn in there. But the SIs still have a number of places they can spawn from. A lot of verticality to play around it as well with the silos.
Tank is going silent mode, making sure he doesn't give his location up. He's a little far away for that to be a problem. He needs to go in. He's losing his frustration. He will lose 500 before hitting the door. He is down on the ground here. He's going to be able to not split the survivors. Actually, they're all huddled. He splits them 3 and 1. He misses his punch. He's down to 1,700. They land a Hunter. He's got his corner. Rochelle gets hit again. They get the in cap, and it looks like that'll be it and all. Just one in cap coming out. Very standard tank fight coming out from the special Infected.
Yeah, so they do get the 1 in cap. Nothing too major, but you know, with such a difficult opponent in GOAT, I'm sure SKT is going to take it. 3/4 of the bonus left. We got this wide open area, but the SIs are spawning in, or at least they're ready to go. 2-2 Jockey Charger. Looks like they are setting up for a hit at the transition to this outer area. Calling the go-go. Nice little... So the Jockey gonna disappear. Spitter will be stranded. They're gonna be holding onto that spit. Survivors, of course, going to be given free entryway through this wide open field. They'll be approaching the stairwell. Stairwell can be a pretty spooky place. Yeah, the spawns. Okay, Hunter ricocheting around. Rochelle briefly gets up to the top level, drops back down, trying to bait out what she can.
Oh, the pace.
Hunter. Yeah. Goat's got an interesting formation here. You can see they're at all different spots. They do group up. 2-2. Charge from behind. Coach sidesteps it while not even looking at him. The smoke comes out. They get a brief double. That was really unfortunate with the charge. And 858 bonus still in the hands of Goat. So we did praise SKT for a decent tank, but have been lacking in damage otherwise.
Yeah, that hit right there was definitely needed. I mean, if that charger would have landed and all the damage output would have been so great, I would have liked to see the spitter get involved as well. Just the smoker kind of did most of the work here, but they're going to send an attack in. Oh, they'll get the damage double. Jockey gets some scratches. They'll get the damage down a bit more as they stack for their quad down in the sugarcane field. They'll get almost 40% away from Goat. Their last optimal hit is about to occur out in the sugarcane field now. And man, if they could get a wipe here, making the safe room would put them almost in the lead if they could do so. Let's see if they could do that, or if they choose to send this quad a little early, but I think it'd be a misplay if they did so, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, there's no reason to go here.
I love the cheeky charger stumble if it comes out up here on the second level and then you dip out, go back ghost. Not gonna happen. And look at Goat. They're so prepared for it.
Yeah, they're not. The only thing they're not prepared for is the hunter jumping from the back, getting some scratches in there. But the hunter's not gonna risk the biscuit. He wants to make sure that they have the quad for the sugarcane field. They do pop pills for Healy though, now. That'll take it under 800 before they send it in. See what happens when they go through. Why don't you take it away when they try to take this?
All right, the ringer does call for the quad. As if it wasn't obvious enough. Setting up here. Rochelle, aggressive angling. They are hunting this jockey down. They've got him cornered. You got to do something here. SkatePum, your jockey. Okay, he gets up and over. He weasels his way through. He does go down. Quick clear on the hunter. The smoker left alive for a good bit. But 718 bonus. Does manage to get through, and they were, I don't know, they were decently far through the sugarcane fields, but it looks like they might be able to send in like 2 real quick. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be close, and it's just going to be a boomer and a spitter, I think. They're not going to be really able to do anything. The spit doesn't even land. Unfortunately, it bounces off the back of the booth, not giving him anything. Oh, the jockey does get a scratch, too.
Okay.
So they'll get it under 700. 692, I think, is what they'll top out at. Let's see. No, it dropped down to 88, so 2 chapter score, 22-16. And now they're going to force SkatePum here to put up a very, very impressive chapter score, or else they're in danger of going down quite a bit, because that is a pretty good score for this chapter now, as chapter 2 and 3 are the more difficult chapters of Hard Rain.
Exactly. Very well said. Yeah, we'll go ahead and head straight into it. We got SkatePum on the survivor side. Like we said on the previous round, Charger, Smoker, Jockey, Spitter going to have quite the high damage potential straight out the safe room. So SKT's survivor side going to be tested right away. Nick does step out for a moment. They're just going to be clearing out the CIs. Dark maze through one window, a tire through the other. Rochelle way back.
Reload.
The waiting game continues to go. Call charge in perfect sync. Smoke into the charge, into the spit. Smoke pulls into the spit as well. It's a beautiful hit, and that is going to be some nice damage. 9%. That's what you want to be seeing.
Yeah, SkatePum, unfortunately for them, they got double capped in the spit. Close to a tri-cap, but not quite. Damage is almost the same amount of damage that SkatePum was able to do in 3 hits. But I do like to see their go-go from them. They're out in the open. Boomer is already up above them. Ooh, this causes them to completely stop. Now they're in a bad situation. They have a tri-cap coming in. Oh, the hunter does get skeeted. The charger will land. The jockey will land. And the clears were actually still pretty good, but damage is already done, down to 84.7. But I got to admit, no, the clears were actually pretty good considering the triple boom there.
Yeah, definitely could have gone sideways there. They managed to stem the bleeding somewhat, but Goat has been putting forth consistent damage. 68 health on Dark Maze, 64 health on Comeback. They are going to be, well, they've got to hold it, slow it down rather. They're going to send it smoke. Hunter ricochets on through. Nice skeet onto the smoke, or Hunter one-shot skeet. They deal with it. A little bit of damage comes through, but it keeps getting better and better for SKT.
Yeah.
But what's the drop after that?
You see, they just bodied one of the
Yeah.
survivors. They lost like 2% bonus with whatever coach just shot. And they haven't got the tank up yet either, which is interesting. And now they have a hit for the run back. And here it's going to come. The jockey is dangerous on Darkman's here, but Darkman shuts it down. Actually, wow, that was a good shutdown on the Infected, I must admit. Hunter got skeeted. Nice 8-shot skeet. Charger miss. Boomer does proxy onto 1. And second tank of the game for Goat into the hands of AIM, and can't be too aggressive right now or they'll chip him down.
I love it out of SKT. So far, I tried to warn y'all. They would not just roll over here for Goat. Yes, it would be an uphill battle, but the looks may deceive you here. Double boom does come out. AIM is walking forward. Smoker jockey. He's gonna walk it in with the double boom. Smoke comes out. Got the corner there using the silo. Dart Maze already quite low. Down he goes. Still got a charger, still got a smoker, still got a jockey. Charge. They do deal with they actually don't deal with anything. This jockey lands, rock. Finishing off a tire. Got 2 survivors left alive, but it's looking like a wipe as they're able to isolate, and that is it.
Yeah, the 2 boom was devastating for the survivor team. They were not able to survive it. No, they get wiped out, and that'll put them at about a 1,200 point delta. They have 1 gigabyte worth of score.
I'm going to chalk that up to a caster curse because SKT was doing quite well before that, but Goat with the especially that support SI execution, the smoke, everything firing on all cylinders, and also the SIs weren't getting cleared. Like that smoke was able to get tongue after tongue after tongue after tongue without getting cleared. And in the meantime, Tank is just capitalizing on it every step of the way. So we do head to chapter 3. We're going to have SKT down about 1,020, a little bit less than that. So they are definitely in the hot seat here. Of course, important to keep in mind they can go finale if they so desire. Definitely still have some room to work with. But this does not bode well for them. Goat going to be starting out the safe room. Smoker, Boomer, Hunter, Spitter.
Yeah, and seeing the late tank spawn, probably not the best for Team SkatePum for them. Oh, actually do shut down the boomer, not going to land. Goat's going to transition on the outside. They're going to sack the spitter. Now they're going to have a quad try, but since nothing really landed, they're just going to be able to run through the sugarcane field without even the quad attempt going in. And it's just not going to work out very good for SkatePum here. It's going to be a broken sugarcane field hit now, or just all survivors against the wall.
Yes, and we have seen those back against the wall hits be decent. Smoke pulls through, started off. Hunter is in there before Charge can even walk behind to get the spawn. I don't like it, MK.
No, it's just really unfortunate. If you want to sack that, you got to go right away, spin at the door, delay the survivors. They didn't do so, so they take it for free. 98.4 bonus. And unfortunately for SkatePum, as soon as the chapter difficulty started ramping up, unfortunately they weren't able to keep up with it, but they do have a great attack here from the top of the stairs. They sack their boomer. Now they're only going to have a smoker, charger, and a spitter. And Goat's going to take this cautiously. I thought maybe they rush it and see what the infected do.
I thought Charge may go for some insta-kill shenanigans, but of course, can I show the respect? Gets the wall slam. Quick clears coming out. Spit onto Nada. And Smoke will get cleared quick as well. 2 hits come out. I mean, when they send in 2 SIs at a time, can you really call it a hit? But I guess 2 halves of a hit as well as a third. I don't know where I'm going with this one. The truth is, SKT is struggling here. They're not getting much damage at all, MK.
Reload.
No, not much, and the tank is going to come up relatively shortly. It is at 82% actually, so it'll be a little bit later. I thought it was 62. I misread it, so they're actually going to take another hit or 2. Hunter is in an interesting location from the back. Charger is going to go in and rock it around. The Hunter gets killed. The Charger finds the target. Jockey gets M2. 1 slam goes out by the Charge.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad hit coming out from SKT, if I'm saying so. Getting the bonus under 90%. Every survivor but Sawa is under 5 punches. In fact, one of them is actually 3. But maybe that'll be the person the tank wants to corner, and if AIM doesn't pop the pills, that'll be definitely a plus for the infected to focus that survivor down.
Another interesting tank spawn here with it coming in so late. 82%. 3+1 with Spit. They send it in. Charger, another nice little B-hop, but not going to buy him too much. Smoke tries to desperately pull into the Spit, but Goat is obviously too quick for that. And they are going to clear it up with minimal damage taken. And look at Rochelle. Okay. Takes it back eventually. Love the aggression.
I bet you Rochelle wished that she had an Uzi there. Probably could have did a little bit. Unfortunately, when you're a little pushy with the shotgun shooting from far away, doesn't really work out that well. Tank not able to get the cutoff either, so now he's going to have to walk in and take a bunch of chip. There's going to be some comments in the back, but the tank's actually going to cross over now. And only lose about 40 health before he's going to commit probably from the conveyor.
And they're going to be running it back? I'm sure Goat's more than happy about this, am I right? Just had a beautiful showing on Chapter 2 with this exact same tank spot. We'll see what they can do. SKT managed to get 1 in cap last time. Charger Hunter Jockey this time around. A quick, not getting the corner there. Hits him way far away, and no SIs ready to clean up that. This is just a whole jamboree of SIs, but they clear up the Hunter and the Charge in 1 fatal stroke, and comeback is going to go down again. This match slides further and further out of their grasp, as this time they couldn't even get an in cap.
Yes, it looks like at the moment that Goat is going to secure about a 3,500 point chapter here. If they could just hold on to the rest of this bonus, it'll be a little bit shy if they take no damage. Pretty much putting it out of reach if they only play the first 4 chapters. We'll do mathematics a little bit later. Jockey's going to pre-spawn down below. I don't agree with the spawn location for the Jockey. Probably going to get hunted down and killed as it's being shot down at the moment. Other spawns don't look like they want to go. It's actually a poo 2 null. This is not what you want to see at the end. Boomer lands. Survivors are delaying. Nice boom. Oh, Boomer proxy. Smoker pull doesn't get him down though. And the Jockey was not able to capitalize either. Now they're going to be able to push forward and probably take the safe room.
I love that setup on top of the silo. It just gives them so much time to get clear there. And yeah, Smoke can't get the tongue. Once again, they push it through. 752 bonus. And for the low distance scores in general on Hard Rain, they are really putting up some points. Almost 3,500 after 3 chapters.
An impressive score after map 1. It looked pretty good, but unfortunately for SKT, chapter 2 didn't bold very well. And this would allow Goat to walk in with almost 70% bonus. And I'm doing the math in my head here now, and I just don't even think if Goat doesn't even play next chapter, I don't think they have enough points to make.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. I think regardless, I mean, this was the expected outcome for SKT themselves, I'm sure, as well. But I would love to see them bounce back here, able to survive the tank this time around, prevent all of that SI support coming out some way, somehow. Look at Go. They're going to send in the full hit here with the smoke hunt. They're going to lock in the hunt spit. They're more than happy to take it. Boom, smoke dies last, and we're looking at a 3-1, which they're more than happy to take as well. And I think this is kind of the more ideal setup here, just because, like you said, it kind of has to be perfect execution for them to get the spawns back up in time. And actually, SKT has completely gunned it through. With the backs against the wall, they lock it in. Okay, SKT holding W.
Good job by them there. No, I like it. I mean,
yeah,
they still are going to have to deal with the same set of spawns. It's not going to be a 2-2 now. Usually that's what happens after you take that. But they're going to have a good attack here. The only thing they don't have is a smoker to alley-oop the charger. It looks like they want to try something here. That spit doesn't work anymore. Okay. I mean, I haven't seen that in a long time. They're going to hit there. They get a little free spit damage when they exit, but they're going to be able to navigate down, and I wonder what Goat was trying for there now. I'm a little questionable in my opinion.
Yeah, so they sent in the hunt first, and then they had the jockey coming next. I want to say what they wanted to do was pull a character just a little bit outside the elevator to stop the insta-kill. Maybe it was just kind of a bizarre hit. Obviously, they know about the spit, so that raises further questions because they know that you can't spit in there. So, interesting, to say the least.
Right now, their bonus...
Maybe testing some stuff.
Maybe, but their bonus is actually at the perfect score, and they haven't got to tank yet, so they're very, very healthy right now. This is the most impressive showing coming out from SKT that we have seen yet. Tank spawn's about to occur. Charger looks like he wants to come around the corner. Survivors are slowing down now. The spawns are up, clearing out the commons. Smoker looks like he wants to get a pullback. Spitter's up above, Hunter's down below. Charger has repositioned. Here they go, pullback. Charger misses the drop onto the awning. He still finds his target. They got a pounce charge, both of them in the spit. And that'll double down on damage. Game down to 81.5, and now the tank will be up.
Reloading.
Great recovery by Goat. Tank will be in the hands of Healy.
Ammunition.
We do have Ellis and Nick are quite healthy. 85 HP, 93 HP. Okay, they do get back. Give a little bit of chip to the tank. That's going to be it. Boom. They do not fall prey to it a second time.
That's big. But one thing we can note is that last time SKT took a tank here, they did die. The question is, now can they do a little bit better? They're going to have a Smokey and Jockey to deal with. I don't know what the last spawn's going to be. It might be a Charger, actually. Or a Charger or a Hunter for sure. And it's going to be the Charger. And he's just going to throw it in. Healy not hesitating. Hits the ground. They chip him down to about 4,400. There's his pull. He separates from his teammates. He's only 3 punches. Early in cap, too. That tank's still very healthy at 3,600 HP. The Charger comes in, misses. Jockey does land. He'll get a second corner off the Jock guy. Actually, he gets out of the corner. The tank is going to have to decommit. Smoker lands. Oh, he gets off the wall. Ladder jump. Gets a punch. Another punch. He gets another one and dies off. Great spread coming out from Goat's tank there. Hilly doing a great job. Unfortunately, he's unable to corral a second corner, but he spreads the love quite nicely. And it's going to be pretty much just DB left as far as points now, with 95% being it worth that.
SKT, they managed to survive. They right the wrongs of Chapter 2. Is it too little too late? I think so. But still an impressive showing on that tank. Charge able to get sidestep. Does get a smack in, but this hit is going to be quelled by the ranks of SKT. They're going to climb straight up. Just got a Hunter to deal with, and I think they might be able to make it all the way to the drop down. Actually, Rochelle just goes down. Climbs back up with her squad. But are we wasting time here? Because look, the hit's ready. They're gonna save it. I respect it.
And they're going to make safe room now, barring a catastrophe here on this last hit.
Don't go too quick. It is GOAT.
There is no boomer, so it'll be difficult to pull such a feat off. The question is, can they, with the tri-cap wood spit and no charger either. There's a transition out. The go-go has been called. They are navigating out. They have 2 survivors slow. Pretty much all the points on them is DB. And here they send it. Jockey gets M2. Hunter gets skeeted. And clean take coming out by SKT. Good job by them. They're going to put up a respectable chapter score. I wonder what would have happened if they would have survived the map 2, but let's see what they'll tally up for 3 maps. 18-32 against Goats 34-68. I mean, they have a little bit more than half, but I do like the show here from SKT making 2 maps against Goat.
Yes. Yeah, this has been one of our closest matches yet against such a high-ranking team. Some of those upper echelon teams have just been absolute stomps. So this has been refreshing so far. SKT has had some major blunders, some areas where they've seriously fallen short, but also some times to shine against one of the best teams, not just in South America, but in the entire KIC.
And now we're going to roll into the final chapter of this tournament match here. No, we have the winner decided, but I'm curious to see how SKT can take this. Tank at 52%. I mean, if Finale was played, remember it's only 400 distance. This map is only 400 distance. There's only 880 points that could be gained as far as points for the team that's down, plus the team that's up can get it as well. And if we give Goat no points and give them the maximum of 1280... 1280. That'll put him at 3,100, I believe.
Yeah. Yep.
And well, let's see if they wipe a tank, and then we'll talk about that, because I guess technically that's mathematically possible. It's not out of the round yet.
It's pretty. I mean, you could basically call it, and we would not blame you because it's asking for so much against such a top team. But I want to see if they get the wipe here. This is such a chaotic chapter. They send it in to start off the chapter. Ellis actually climbs up all the way over and sidesteps the charge. I love the confidence, because if he actually got hit by that charge, that could have been pretty disastrous. They do manage to lock Rochelle in the safe room, but that hits a total miss.
Yeah, nothing pretty much. I don't even think anything got damaged. I think the damage was friendly fire or a common slap that went on to Healy. And that's probably not the best start you wanted to see for SKT, but this tank is more or less on hitting cars anyway, so I think even if you don't soften him up, I don't think it's really that important or big of a deal, as a Hunter gets kind of trolled there by his own boomer, stumbling him into his death. And final tank of the game for SKT in the hands of Gatos.
It means sexy cat in English.
Sexy gato.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
All right, he's bringing his cars into play. He didn't bring the extra one though, Nom. I wonder why.
I mean, there's no reason not to just take all the cars that you can with you.
Yeah, he would have had time to get the extra car. He did bring the car alarm though, but I thought he could have got the other one, especially with his spawn location. But he's gonna decide not to. He's gonna just wait for his spawns that he wants, and he's gonna send it in. Chucking rocks up, and we'll see what he gets. I think if he gets a Hunter and a smoker, he's on his way. And he's in here now. Why don't you take SKT's final tank, see what they can do?
Gladly. I love that aggression from Goat set up, but they do eventually take it back. This rooftop may seem safe, but I can assure you, depending on a tank's hittable control, it can get quite scary quite quickly. Tank is getting ran around by a coach, eventually goes for a car hit. It's just kind of swimming out here, just out in the middle of nowhere. There's a jockey on the head, which can get brought to a car. They're not clearing that somehow. They even set up the car alarm. I don't know what's happening right now. He's trying to go for the grind up, but I think you need to shoot for the stars here if you're Veto. If you're SKT, look at all the comments. Oh my god. He gets another one. Oh my. Okay. Nick will survive. 2,000 health left on Sexy. Rochelle is running it down. Wait. Wait.
There's no way they get through the building if they save the spawns. There's no
Yeah.
way. The Charger just holds and the Hunter holds inside. There's no possibility of them getting there unless they throw it away. They go too early. Charger's inside trolling. Hunter is as well. They're not hesitating. Oh, he misses! Oh, he can't. The Hunter kick. Oh, the Hunter lands. He gets the clear. There's the Smoker. Oh, he gets the punch. I think he might be able to make it, but that guy is not.
Dude!
The tank is trying to get the cutoff. Here comes the Charger. Oh, he's got the car. Oh, it's the wipe.
It is the wipe. He tried to Nicholas with some crazy moves. You know, when someone other than Goat does it, we call it a troll. When Goat does it, we call it ingenious. A nice attempt. 138 points locked in by them. That's going to be it. Of course, we've said it once. We've said it 1,000 times. Not a lot of points up for grabs here. But could it be enough? The match says it could be. And we're going to see just how many points SKT can find with how powerful these top teams are at controlling their cars, at controlling their hitables. I expect this to be a wipe, but maybe SKT can pull through, and maybe they can even find a couple hundred bonus.
Yeah, if they get the perfect score, it'll bring them within about 400 and change, but first they're going to have to do so, which is a tall glass to fill to walk in with 1,280 points. It's virtually impossible, but it is not. It could be done. But these Hunter, Spitter, Jockey, and Charger are going to have other things to say about it if they could stop them from doing so. Opening hit, waiting for the transition on the outside. Hunter's just spawned up on the top, not crouching. Jockey's the only thing giving away its location. Charger being patient. Spitter, oh, they're going to land the Jock. And they're going to send it early. And interesting. Jockey's dead. Hunter's chipped. And now they can go out.
Ooh. Quick clear zone. Just going to be 2% and some change.
Yeah, it looks like there was some free spit damage, and I don't know how one of the infected got 6. I don't even know how that. Oh, that's because of Jockey. Never mind. And that'll be it.
Certainly will, unless Goat goes for some shenanigans.
Reloading.
Jockey, Charger, Smoker, boom, but the tank is right. Oh, they're going to send it for the run back. Smoke pull on the coach. They clear it up. They clear it up. Charge dead. Jockey dead. Good to go. And both of the ringers here playing the tank on Chapter 4.
Yeah, for Team Goat, his car is kind of wedged in between the buildings. He could dig it out, though. He also chose not to get the extra one. I mean, I guess he don't really need it. But he's trying to dig it out of this alley. You can't park there, mate. Sorry. Oh, the Charger? To the car alarm.
Oh.
I didn't even see how that landed.
Me either.
Oh, the car missed.
Oh, but it doesn't
missed
matter.
again.
What?
Oh, it finally
stop
gets
that. Yeah.
And that should be the death onto Darkmans, but I missed that Charger now. How does that even land? Oh!
God, dude, where's my car? And, okay, the Smoker pull down as well. This is going to be easy enough, easy as pie, any way you like it. The rock into smack, down they go. They're down and out, and that's going to be our match.
Yep, that will be Goat getting the victory over SKT with a score of 3606 to 1971.